This week on Great British Menu, 3 of Scotland's most dynamic chefs.
I think we're all very confident with this one.
Michael Bremner, who's not afraid to take risks.
This dish means a lot to me. This is probably my favourite dish to do.
Adam Handling, the youngest chef in the kitchen.
I'm going for a 10. I believe in this dish.
And Ali McGrath, who's putting bold flavours first.
That's easy. That's only cooking.
In the year the nation marked the Queen's 90th birthday, the chefs will be celebrating the everyday Great Britain's honoured throughout her reign and competing for a chance to cook at an historic banquet at the Palace of Westminster. Yesterday, Michael's fish course wowed veteran Daniel.
I can't criticise this dish.
Scoring a perfect 10.
I think it's probably one of the best dishes I've ever tasted in this kitchen.
Putting him in joint top place with Adam. Ali remains bottom of the leaderboard. He has to plate a winning main course to stay in the running.
I love my dish. I'm confident with my dish.
And with Adam and Michael each battling for pole position.
I'm really hoping for a big score today.
If this is better than your fish dish, I think we're all...
If this is better than his fish dish, then someone's cheating.
The competition is heating up.
Does that normally happen?
Yes. That one's too small.
It's going to be interesting to see how this comes out.
No pressure then?
No pressure at all.
The chefs are competing to create dishes that are a celebration of the complete transformation of British cuisine during the Queen's historic reign. And a fitting legacy to our modern Elizabethan age. Judging this week is veteran Daniel Clifford. As a main course banquet winner, he's expecting exceptional contemporary cooking.
What I'm looking for is the hunger and the amount of drive they've got to get their dish all the way.
Great day for you yesterday. How you feeling about today?
This is the course that I really love. So hopefully I can get a high score today as well.
Got like an 11, yeah.
You got to aim big.
I'm 2 points behind you guys. I mean, so I need a big score.
I'm looking forward to this one. As long as I cook it correctly, I think it's going to be great as well.
Today's going to be an exciting day.
Fingers crossed.
Michael Bremner is up first. He's now equal with Adam at the top of the leaderboard, but he's hoping to overtake him with another high-scoring dish.
How many people's ever done a double 10? Is there many? I'm going for a double 10. This dish represents something that I strongly believe in.
Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Good morning. How are we?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you feeling?
Over the moon. You know, yesterday was a great day.
You've set the bar so high, you've got to keep that standard now, haven't you?
I know.
So what's the name of the dish?
This dish is called the Rose of S11E03. It's basically a forest next to Loch Lomond called S11E03.
OK.
There's a gamekeeper, was a gamekeper there, he's passed away now, called Ronnie Rose, who has an MBE for his services and what he did for the wildlife. He basically increased the bird population by 300%.
Wow.
You know, he's a true Great Britain.
So take me through the box.
One of my favourite ingredients, mallard. I'm going to make confit leg stovies, which is something that I love.
The game, is that going to be everyone's cup of tea?
I think for how I do the game, it doesn't come across really gamey.
All right.
And then the different components I'm going to serve with it. Blackberry, which I'm going to confit in some beeswax.
Beeswax and blackberries.
It adds more of a scent than it does a flavour.
OK.
I'm going to make a clove oil. I love that.
Truffle?
Yeah, I'm going to be serving that with some, I call it turnip, you'll probably call it a Swede.
OK. So the mallard is the key ingredient, but I'm going to have different elements to eat with that mallard.
Exactly. I really love this dish.
Michael's dish, the Rose of S11E03. Mallard is a strong flavour. The ingredients that he puts with this, they're going to have to be able to stand up to it. He's got to make sure it's absolutely perfect.
Next is Ali McGrath. His fish course showed more refinement than his starter, but he has to deliver more than just big, bold flavours.
I got a 6 on my starter, I got an 8 with my fish course. I need to score high today. I love my main course, it's really good, but I'm up against 2 very strong chefs.
Good morning, chef. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
6, 8. You climbing today?
Yeah, I need to score big today, chef. This dish, hopefully, will do that.
So what's it called?
It's called Backbone of Britain.
Great name. What's the inspiration?
The people that are the backbone of the country and give themselves, you know, wholeheartedly, whether it's like raising money for charity and working in the NHS, social services, all the rest of it.
Take me through it and explain to me how you're going to make this a 10.
OK, so I've got a beautiful bit of Scottish sirloin here. We've got the bone marrow there.
OK.
I'm going to smoke the bone marrow very lightly. I've got beef shin, which is my favourite. We're going to shred it, and we're going to serve that in the bone with the smoked bone marrow crumb on top. The mushrooms, we're going to do the mushroom ketchup, so that helps...
Mushroom ketchup?
Yeah, that helps balance the whole dish.
It's a real classical box of ingredients.
Yeah, chef.
Mushroom ketchup. Is that your modern edge?
It brings that little bit extra something to the plate.
Is this your strongest dish of the week?
I think it needs to be. I might never be in this room again, so I've come all guns blazing.
Ali's Backbone of Britain. It looks like it's going to be a rustic plate of food. He's added a mushroom ketchup. Is that enough to modernise his cooking?
Last up is Adam Handling. So far, he's delivered consistently good dishes. He's been top all week and wants to maintain that lead to make it through to the judging chamber.
I'm feeling very confident that I'll get there on Friday. I've still got a couple of things up my sleeve, so I'm going to give it my all.
How are you feeling?
Good, good.
So, is this the dish that's going to take you to the top of the leaderboard?
I hope so, I hope so.
OK. What's the inspiration?
My inspiration is to make the ultimate great British dinner to give back to the great Britons.
Right.
Everything that they would have all known as a roast dinner with the family, you know, carving the meat, and quite modern in terms of the influence of Asia, which I truly love.
Ingredients-wise?
Yeah.
What are you actually cooking?
Roast beef, really, but using Scottish beef. It's amazing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Scottish Wagyu, amazing stuff.
I can see langoustines.
Yeah, great langoustines.
Are they missing from yesterday's box?
No, surf and turf. I'm just going to poach them, and then I'm going to make a mousse, flavour it with ginger and lime.
So this is your Asian influence?
Yep.
OK.
Yep.
Courgette flowers?
Yep.
What are we doing with those?
The mousse is going inside them, and then the courgettes will be roasted.
Two completely different beefs here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You looking forward to a bit of Wagyu, chef?
I am,
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Adam's dish, the Great British Dinner. He's got a beautiful piece of Wagyu, but he's got limes and ginger in the box. Is his Asian influence going to kill the Great British Sunday roast?
As they get cooking, the chefs are focused on the leaderboard.
So who wants this main course dish?
I'm really hoping for a big score today.
Not as big as mine, chef.
Or mine?
We'll see.
I think we're all very confident with this one.
You know, I'm sensing that as well.
Michael is using wild duck in his dish in honour of gamekeeper Ronnie Rose MBE. He's confying mallard leg and cooking the breast meat in a brine water bath. After his winning fish course, Michael's just as confident that he's on brief today.
You know, I've done a lot of research about it, more so, I think, than my fish dish.
Your fish dish was great. And if this is better than your fish dish, I think we're all...
If this is better than his fish dish, then someone's cheating.
All week, Michael has used unusual ingredients and techniques to impress veteran Daniel, and today is no exception.
Michael, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm just in the process of doing my confit blackberries.
OK. This is in the beeswax, yeah?
Yeah.
This is, like, completely unique. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I've read a few things that involve using beeswax as preservation to sort of ripen things and so on and so forth.
What's this going to add to the blackberry?
It's to add a flavour. In the background, there's going to be you'll definitely taste the beeswax. I'm going to puree it. So making
So we go for all this hard work
yeah,
and then you're pureeing
I'm pureeing it, yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Michael is comfying beautiful blackberries in beeswax. The bit I don't understand is why I have such an amazing product and then puree in it.
Adam and Ali are both using Scottish beef in their dishes. Adam's Great British Dinner is a twist on a traditional roast. He's using Scottish Wagyu, a premium grade meat with rich, fatty marbling.
It's going to get smoky now.
Is this some sort of mind trick to put us off our course?
Mate, everything I do is for a reason. This dish will be glazed in bulgogi, which is a Korean marinade. It means meat fire.
Are you roasting your one like that?
I'm not doing that, no.
Ali's natural style is classical. However, he knows he needs to demonstrate some innovative ideas to score highly in the competition. For his beef dish, he's adding sweetbreads and smoked bone marrow to a roast sirloin.
I desperately need to get a high score. I need to bring myself back up. I love my dish. I'm confident with my dish. There's no point worrying about what they do. I'll worry about mine and make sure that that's good.
Ali's backbone of British dish pays homage to the everyday Britons honoured by the Queen. He's hoping the strong message will result in high scores.
It's for the people that just work tirelessly fundraising for exceptionally good causes. They're raising millions on the back of it, and at the same time they're holding down jobs, they're holding families together, and it's a kind of a nod to them.
That's great.
It's a good reason.
Back home in Scotland, Ali visited a local Great Britain who'll be invited to the banquet. Lynn McNichol was honoured with an OBE for her work fundraising in aid of young people with cancer.
We're on our way in this absolutely amazing part of the world. We're off to meet a woman who could be the epitome of the dish that we've created. I mean, she just gives so much for our charity. I'm really quite excited about this.
10 years after setting up her It's Good to Give charity, Lynn has helped raise £1.3 million.
It's just going to be so spectacular.
And is overseeing the building of her prized project, the Ripple Retreat, on the shore of Loch Venacha in Stirling.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Ali.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Andrew, what an amazing place and setup you've got here. So what's the retreat all about?
Well, our charity supports young cancer patients in the whole of Scotland. What we wanted to do was to give them somewhere they could go to have time together as a family.
The retreat has been designed to reflect the ripples of the loch, and its glass walls will give each room stunning views.
It's fantastic.
It is.
Absolutely amazing design.
It is. Very proud of it.
The fundraising, how did you manage to raise all this money?
It's very much community fundraising. So we do all kinds of events. We've got a signature event called Blingo, which is bingo and dinner for ladies. It's a sell-out every year. We've had schools getting involved. Businesses have taken us on as Charity of the Year. And this year we had a group of people who went out and did the Arctic for us, an Arctic challenge.
The charity has become even more significant to Lynn this year.
Don't usually have a haircut like this. I've, had my own battles with cancer, ironically. I've definitely learned just how horrible the treatments are and how much...
And how special a place like this will be.
Yeah. I just love doing this, so...
And you've raised an awful lot of money.
As Ali's dish is dedicated to the selfless efforts of people like Lynn, he wants to see what she thinks of his beef and bone marrow.
That looks really nice.
Thank you.
The smell is delicious. The bone marrow is really nice. That's the first time I've ever had it.
It is. This is quite possibly the least
If you can do it at Lochside, you can do it in the kitchen.
Oh, thank you very much.
All week, Ali's challenged himself to produce bold dishes with many components. His backbone of Britain beef dish is no exception. He works on his vegetable garnishes, artichoke puree,
You are one of the most craziest people I've met.
and leeks, which he'll cook sous vide before roasting.
You look extremely organised.
Compared to yesterday, Chef, I am.
So this is the mushroom ketchup?
That's the mushroom ketchup, Chef.
With everything else on the plate, it works well.
What's going to give you the edge? That's what we're looking for. Have you got a dynamic way of serving this?
The shin and the bone marrow that's going on the bone represent the backbone of Britain. It's going on a beautiful board. I'm really happy with this dish.
Fighting spirit.
You know?
Adam is busy prepping his garlic parsley velouté. He's a bit behind with his Wagyu beef dish.
Oven's too small.
An Asian-influenced take on a roast dinner.
Think that's risky doing a classic dish that everyone knows to kind of mix that up a bit?
It's a very risky chance, but we all know what my food's like. If I don't take risks, it's just boring.
So, Adam, what are you doing?
I'm just going to fill the courgette flowers with a langoustine, ginger, and spring onion mousse.
I am slightly concerned. You need to explain that to me.
I love the flavour. The Wagyu is very, very delicate. Langoustine is also very delicate. I think it works great. You know, Asian influence nowadays is a massive input into British food.
Oh, massive. If it's an amazing plate of food, no one can argue with that, can they?
I'm really stressed.
Take a deep breath.
Michael's taking a risk with his mallard too. He's preparing his stovies, a Scottish dish traditionally made from leftovers. He's hoping by layering thinly sliced potatoes, onion and pieces of confit mallard leg, he'll refine this rustic staple.
Quite a different way of doing stovies, chef. Everyone's got memories of stovies. I mean, it's a classic Scottish thing. I had it at my wedding. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how this comes out.
No pressure then?
No pressure at all.
Adam's first to plate up his great British dinner with an Asian twist. First onto the serving plate are courgette flowers, stuffed with ginger, spring onion and langoustine mousse.
They smell amazing.
It tastes even better.
Then roasted courgette, charred Savoy cabbage and poached langoustine, garnished with bronze fennel and nasturtium leaves.
Looks really good. Looks good on the plate.
Thank you very much.
The garlic parsley velouté is served in jugs. The Wagyu beef will be carved at the table.
Diversity, Britain.
Give us a demo.
And if you want more, there's some left.
Right, enjoy.
Thank you.
I hope none of you had breakfast, because today we're going to eat well.
Roast dinner.
His take on it is way out there.
The Wagyu, is that the consistency you're looking for?
100%. It'll still taste really nice.
Wow.
That's good.
I can now see why everyone talks about it like that. I'll just take that bit home.
I mean, you barely need to chew that.
I know, it's mad.
This is the courgette flour with the langoustine mousse.
Yep.
Happy with the way it's cooked?
Perfectly well.
I'm not sure about the mix in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's not cooked enough.
So the langoustines, is it working for you?
I think it does, very much so.
I like the langoustine. I think it's cooked it well.
Is the dish too light for a main course?
No.
Not 100% convinced that it hits the brief.
This is 100% of how I wanted to describe it.
What would you give that?
7.
7?
Yeah.
What would you score it?
I would score it a 9.
Ali is next to plate up his backbone of Britain dish. He cooked the beef sirloin in a water bath and is now finishing it by caramelising in butter and thyme.
How'd it go?
I'm happy with the flavours. I am. I just think I need something to make the message more clearer to what's in my mind about the brief. What did you think of it?
I thought the Wagyu was amazing.
Artichoke puree is first onto Ali's serving boards. Then mashed potato and slices of sirloin. Then braised beef shin with smoked bone marrow crumb, presented in a bone. Beef jus is served in individual jugs.
Big Scottish portions, I see.
Hearty, chef.
Hearty.
Roasted celeriac and leeks are next.
Everything coming together?
Yeah, chef.
Finished with mushroom ketchup and fried sweetbreads.
Right, OK, here we go.
Boys, what do you think?
I think it looks great.
Thank you.
Adam?
Very nice.
Is this the backbone of Britain?
For me, it is, yeah.
Enjoy, boys.
Thank you.
Is it how you wanted it to come out?
Yeah, chef. It's a proper Scottish hearty dish.
That's big, eh?
Very big portion. Let's taste the beef first before it leaks all over the table.
Is that seasoned correctly?
I'm happy with it, chef.
Tender?
Yeah, chef.
It's nice. It's nicely cooked.
The mushroom ketchup.
It's a very rich dish. So I think it does work well. It just helps cut through everything.
The mushroom ketchup is perfect.
That is.
So, this is the backbone.
This is the backbone, chef. This is where it all
This
comes
is where the
from.
party starts.
Yeah.
You happy with the smoke?
Yeah, chef. I just want it to be light, chef. I don't want the smokiness taking over everything.
Do you taste the smoked bone marrow?
Not massively.
Are all the ingredients working together?
Yeah, chef. They all work together. I'm happy with it.
I actually think he's hit the brief pretty well. I think I'd score an 8.
Same as me, I'd score an 8 as well.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Glad it's over.
Yeah? What do you think?
I think it needs tweaked. It is a big plate of food. I think serving it on a bigger board, so it's more of a sharing platter, would have worked better. We'll see.
Michael is last to plate up. The Rose of Eskdalemuir pays homage to famous Scottish gamekeeper Ronnie Rose. The ingredients will all be served separately on a specially designed board. First, he plates his modern take on traditional stovies. Then king oyster and girole mushrooms, turnips topped with grated truffle, and fondant onion.
Michael seems to be as calm as ever, annoyingly.
The unusual blackberry and honey puree is next. He brushes the mallard with mallard jus and tops with a crumb made from the duck's crispy skin, which is served on top of the stovies. And in a tiny pipette, clove oil.
What do you think, boys?
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Are you worried?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Should we go and enjoy it?
Yep.
Thank you.
First of all, I need some cutlery.
It's built into the chopping board.
Chef. Very nice.
Fantastic. It looks absolutely incredible.
So this is the mallard breast.
Yeah.
The cooking, you're happy with the way it's cooked?
Yeah. I cooked in the water bath at 58 degrees.
Mallard is tasty. Very nice. Well seasoned.
This is the stovey, yeah?
Yeah.
And this has got the
Confit duck.
confit duck leg in.
Yeah.
Stovies are superb.
It's not what I remember stovies to be like when my mother used to make
It's
it.
certainly like no other stovies I've ever had.
And this is the blackberries. Is the beeswax taken over the blackberry?
No.
I've never tasted beeswax, but that tastes delicious.
So this is the yellow turnip.
Yeah. No. I'm disappointed by that.
The dish in general, is it working?
I think so, yeah. It shouts out Scotland, that dish.
It's his stories behind his dishes. They're fantastic.
They are.
Very annoying.
Do you think he's going to double 10?
I do. I do. I think it's a great dish.
Yeah, I agree.
How you doing, lads?
How'd that go for you?
It was all right. I mean, just a few things I was disappointed with, but yeah, we'll see what he thinks.
I need to score big.
You know, I'm hoping for a high score.
I need an 8 at least, but I don't know if I'm going to get that.
Good afternoon, chefs.
Afternoon.
Adam, I'm going to start with you. For your great British dinner, the cooking of the dish and the respect for the ingredients, I thought was great. However, the mousse inside the courgette, I felt was slightly watery. I think the dish would be brilliant for lunch, but I think it needs a little bit of work to go for a dinner menu. Ali, for your backbone of Britain, the portion size is really big.
Yeah.
The sirloin, it needed to be rested more because the blood just went all over the plate.
Yeah, chef.
I thought the bone marrow was slightly over smoked, but I really like the mushroom ketchup. It really complemented the beef well.
Thank you.
The story and the title of your dish and the impact that it made on the plate was excellent. Michael, for your dish, the Rose of S11E03, it looked really impressive. I loved the idea behind it. The flavour combinations worked really, really well. And the hidden cutlery, just a touch of class. However, the blackberries, for me, I thought if you'd served them poached, I think it would go with the dish better and they would burst in your mouth. I didn't really like the mallard. I thought it needed a bit of a roasted flavour. Michael, you sold me this dish as your dish of the week. I'm not sure if it was. So, to the scores for the main course. Ali. Ali, I'm going to give you a 7. Adam. I'm going to give you a 7. Michael. I'm going to give you a 7. Today's been tough. I really hope desserts, we're going to get back into the scores like the fish. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.
With only one course to go, Ali remains in 3rd place, 2 points behind joint leaders Adam and Michael.
I'm obviously gutted from going from a 10 to a 7, but I just need to focus on my dessert and get a good score on that. It's all about desserts now.
Good, my stronger course. I feel happy. Not one single one of us have secured a spot for the Friday yet. One more time to shine.
Could go either way for me, I think.
We're all in with a chance. There's only 2 points in it.
Game
All
on.
in it. Yep. Still all to play for.